Okay, we're gonna let you draw, and this is our little thing here. We got the board ready.
You know what time it is?
Boom shakalaka! Woo! Get a little more energy.
Okay.
See, I was on B.
Okay,
See, we
Paul,
were one.
are you clapping loud?
This is new to me, so I'll do it again. if you
Okay,
want me to.
okay, boom shakalaka, go.
All right.
Okay.
It wasn't me, it was Paul.
It
Welcome everyone to the party. It's Friday and it's Boom Shakalaka O'Clock, and we're here to welcome our wonderful guest today, Chaveevah.
Yes, absolutely. We have Paul Hutting, who is a part of the City of Waterloo Leisure Services, and we always have our great guest co-host, our city guru, Mayor Quentin Hart. Okay, look at that. There's everybody.
Every third
Awesome.
Friday we get you, Mayor Hart.
Right in downtown somewhere.
Right,
Just
we are sitting downtown somewhere. Yes, we are, and it's
Waterloo
nice
Works.
out. Wait, you got a mosquito? No.
Oh, wow,
You're
yeah.
okay.
All right.
Hey,
Actually-
real quick, we want to shout out Kenesha Davis,
Yes.
Bob Dorr, Blake Butts, Mary Jane Myers-Wilbur.
Yes, Kuvatis Marshall, Akiwi,
Pastor Q.
Pastor Q, right?
Yes.
Akwi, how do you say the
NJ.
last name?
And G, I think.
NG, and Christy Twaits. Who else?
And Jeffrey Ferguson.
Jeffrey Ferguson.
And be sure to like the North End Update page and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
That's right.
And check out the website.
Please do. And our website is northendupdate.org. Have you been there lately, Paul?
I have.
Oh,
I
okay.
was there very recently.
Oh,
Wow,
good,
okay.
good. I like that about you. We kind of stalked you a little bit too before you came on. We are the best show on the internet because there's something good always happening on the North End.
That's right, and everywhere else, okay?
And it's 5 years, Mayor.
It is 5 years. Wow.
Ain't it
Wow,
something?
time flies when you're having fun.
It
Time
does.
flies when you're being incredible.
Oh, okay.
Okay, is that what we are? We
right.
invite you to join us in the comments today. We got a great Give It Air segment as well as a drawing. And those of you that have been watching our North End Update page like you, then you know that we asked you to like a post and be entered in the drawing. And today's gift is $25. I messed up on the first part, so I scribbled that out. $25, a gift card to We Arose, a whole big package of produce.
Yes,
Okay.
from their Greens to Go mobile produce market.
Yes, and when can
Yes.
they get their produce, Chaveevah, whoever wins this?
Okay, the winner can get this on when they have the setup on, on Tuesday and Friday from 3 to 6 in front of Jubilee United Methodist at the corner of East 4th and Newell Street.
All right,
Yes.
so Mayor Hart, you get to do the drum roll, and then Chaveevah's going to, there we go, you got the,
I got it.
all
All
right,
right.
he's fast.
Okay,
We have a
and
winner.
Our winner is Shanique Rimbert.
All right.
Congratulations, Shanique. You won a
Rimbert.
$25 curated, that's what it is, right?
Curated basket,
That's
yes.
right.
Put her name
Congratulations.
right back in here, and then
Congratulations.
we'll get a hold to you and make sure you know how to pick this up. Thank you so much. And what about Greens to Grow, Chaveevah?
Hey, Greens to Go is great. They have we're still in that growing season where you can get a lot of good stuff. They have greens, green beans, purple hull peas, tomatoes, squash, just all kinds of good stuff.
Right.
So, yeah.
And We Arose is one of our new sustaining collaborators. So
Okay.
they, along with some other people, they kind of have invested in us because they kind of like that all of the funds that we do get go to our intern and right back into our community. So thank you to our sustaining collaborators.
Yes.
And We Arose, he did that on purpose, named it that. Say it fast 3 times.
We Arose Co-op. Real roast co-op.
Okay. They have the best produce,
They
and
do.
it's always down there. Have you bought some from Jubilee on the corner there?
I have not this year.
Yeah.
So,
From 3 to 6 every Tuesday,
Tuesday
and Friday.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, if your profits are down, it's his fault.
right. I had to do it. I can't, I had to tell the truth, right? I didn't see the mirror down there. So I have to tell the truth.
Exactly. So Grout Museum is one of our other sustaining collaborators, and they have the new Black Stories Collective.
Yep, it's an interchanging exhibit, and they're probably due to switch up sometime very soon. But you should get down there to see what it looks like now, the changes that it will, undergo in the future. It's really a great exhibit.
Is there
Yes.
artwork? There's some type of art piece on
Yes.
there.
You know,
right?
I
Can
think there
you talk
just
about
might
that?
be.
You mean the specific likeness
Well, that too.
of the
that
mayor,
too,
the first
that
black
too.
mayor?
Yeah, absolutely. But can you talk
Yeah.
about the art exhibit really quickly?
Yes.
Okay, well, the art exhibit is a mural that was created by a local Waterloo artist whom you may or may not know.
Yes.
Chaveevah Banks Ferguson, that would be moi.
Yes.
Okay, and it was a pleasure. I said it before. It was a pleasure and an honor to do it. It's a centerpiece of the exhibit, and you should go down there and check it out.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And it's just walk in. It's right there on the wall. So
Yeah.
you'll see it as
Oh,
soon
look,
as you
see
get there. Look at Agnes even pulled up a couple of pictures. And also we want to thank Banneker Watches for our beautiful mantle clock. So yes, indeed. We always support him. We want to talk about our encouragement. So we decided that some people need to hear some encouragement. Mayor, you want to read what we have for encouragement right there? It's, I think, right there.
Not everyone deserves. Celebrating.
That's
Not
it.
everyone deserves your smile, your passion, and your friendship. Sometimes the most
Sometimes.
powerful thing to do is to walk away from people who drain you. Someone may need to hear this.
That's right. What do you got to say about that?
People will drain you if you allow them to, and sometimes we can go out of our way to keep on trying to give and give. But it just doesn't work sometimes. So it's about you having your mental health, you having your energy, and you have to walk away from people sometime that don't want to change.
That's right.
What do you think, Paul?
Words to the wise.
Yes. Have you
Well,
experienced
having
it?
served the public for, I think it's 4 decades.
Oh, my
Okay.
goodness.
Yeah, I've learned that.
You can identify. You
there-
can relate.
There are times when that's definitely the best approach.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
not that we don't want to be friendly and
Accommodating.
responsive, but you have to take care of yourself also.
Yes, yes. I know. Even in the Bible, I found out says somewhere that if you don't get along with somebody, it's the grievance procedure Jesus made. That if you don't get along with somebody, just stay away. And I learned that in Bible study one time. I'm like, that's good. I'm glad it's in there. Everything's in there.
Okay.
Everything's in there. You want to find
You
something?
see how she added to that?
Everything. It's like the ragu to a spaghetti sauce.
Everything's
If you
in
think
there.
you got something new, there's nothing new under the sun. That's in there too.
Okay.
All right. And you can't pour from an empty cup.
See, I was just getting ready to say that. I have been knowing you too long. You read my mind. And picked
Okay.
that. Yeah, when you
That's a
find
good
yourself
point.
being drained, absolutely just remember you cannot pour from an empty cup.
That's right. That's right. So we thought somebody might need to hear that, and hopefully some of our viewers have experienced something like that. And just know it's okay to back out, in a gracious, kind way. All right. Breaking news. I think we got something just breaking news. Oh my goodness.
Breaking
What
news.
is it? What's the breaking news, Chaveevah?
Okay. On Saturday, tomorrow, there's going to be an event at the corner of Adams and East 4th Street called Stronger Together. African American Fest. It's going to be going on from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. There'll be food, entertainment, games, all that kind of great stuff. So if you have nothing else that you're doing tomorrow, or even if you do, try to fit that in, because that's going to be a nice event, nice gathering.
Yeah, it sounds like it. All right. And now I think it's time to talk to Paul Hutting about the
All right.
Soul Town.
Ta-da.
Paul, have you heard about it?
About what? No, I haven't heard about it.
Okay.
That's the response we wanted, because
right.
we thought everybody in the world but you have heard about it. So
All right.
we're going to tell you about it.
Okay.
So take it away.
So the Soul Town is a magazine, homegrown, and Mayor, you know, from our girl Chillin', is and also known as Chaveevah, and she talks about Black and brown communities and some of the great things that are going on in communities. And she has some great advice, some great recipes, and I don't know, what's your favorite part?
Some great articles, and then some of the Q&As from some of our local people answering questions that people may have. You have Latanya Graves in there as well, but I think what I really like about it is I read a book called Don't Believe the Hype many years ago by Chaveevah, and it said that a majority of what you read and hear about African Americans is negative. It's negative, and it shows us basically in a social services setting or a criminal setting, when that is such a small portion of who we are as a community. So the Soul Town brings in different voices to not only talk about the challenges, but talk about the opportunities and the incredible people that make up the majority of our community. So I really appreciate all the efforts by Chillin' and everyone that's taking part in bringing this information.
Yes, and that's just the tip of the iceberg about some of it. And if I were you, I would take Dr. Rainey's spiritual advice. I mean, I know a little bit about, because my daughter's a preacher too, but he's got some great stuff in here that you could all follow. And if you want your copy of The Soul Town, go to thesoultownmagazine.com, Paul.
You answered my question.
Okay.
I was going to say, how do you access it?
Yes,
You
and you
answered
can
it.
get a digital copy, and don't tell the mayor that you're looking at it while you're at work. But you know, you can watch our show right on the digital version.
Yep.
This show, you'll be on.
You're talking about your show or the Soul Town?
Our
you
show.
kind of mix that.
You
that
can
kind
pick
of okay.
You can
It's
Oh.
like
play.
two birds with one stone.
Right.
Except you're not killing them, you know.
Right,
Yeah.
right. You'll be able-
Yes,
yeah.
you can read the magazine and click onto our show.
That's right, and see the latest version of the North End Update. We have some comments.
Yes.
Travis Lee Ferguson
Hey.
says, "Hey, you guys, hope you had a great week."
Oh,
hey, Travis.
Thanks,
Thank
Travis.
you so much.
Yes, thank
So
you
far,
for
so
watching.
good.
Yes, right,
We got
right.
to get
so
a victory tonight.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, so who are we playing tonight?
Des Moines North.
All right. I think he probably just told us that, or he told us that before the show.
Okay.
So. Yeah, so this is the part of our show that we talk about some things that are kind of give things a little bit of air. This is our Give It Air segment. So this week, what do we have? Some of the things that we did learn and some of the things we didn't learn. Now, you learned about Tommy Smith's fist in the air in the 1968 Olympics, but not that he was sent home the very next day and stripped of his medals. Chaveevah.
Okay, now, I don't know if that was necessarily in checking it out. It may not have been the fact that they actually took his medals away, but he and his teammate, he won the gold medal for the 200 meter, and his teammate John Carlos won bronze. And during the medal ceremony, they wore human rights badges, and they had on, everybody's probably seen that iconic shot that's right up there on the screen right now, with the fist in the air. And they were basically banned from the village, and they were suspended from the Olympics and sent home because of that. You know, political protest.
Right. And so it wasn't popular back in the day, but then take a knee, like it's to be compared to Colin Kaepernick,
Right.
you know. So if you have a little prep, that's kind of why we have a Give It Air segment, because you have a little bit of a platform. Sometimes you want to bring light to some things that need to be talked about. So
And it may be years or decades later where you find out you were on the right side of history with your position. But at the time, you know, it's just a rough way to go. Martin Luther King, anyone
Oh,
who
yeah.
put their neck out there and spoke against, you know, or truth to power, whatever. Yeah.
yeah, and you know, they always say King was such a martyr, such a great man and everything, but he went through hell. You know, it wasn't easy for him while he was going through it, but now, of course, he's reverend. But back when he was doing that, he was much
No,
hated.
He was
so,
not right. He was not universally loved.
Yeah. So we just wanted to give that little air.
That's right, because airing things out sometimes is the best disinfectant.
That's right. All right, moving on. We got some questions for our guests. Mayor, who should we talk to first?
About, I think to our guest, you drew me up, or I think we'll talk to Paul about
Okay.
kinds of events and activities at Leisure Services, and then I can talk about the transformation.
And the bridges and
And I
everything
can talk
else.
about some of those things too.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Well, I didn't bring a script. But
No.
We've got a lot going on.
Good.
We have the Mayor's Fun Run coming up soon. October, you're going to film the date since I didn't bring notes.
October 5th
Fifth.
is the Walk Waterloo event.
And that's-
so I would love for you two to join me and do a live broadcast, but we may not be able to.
So we're talking about two different events.
Oh,
There's
yeah, the Mayor's Fun
Fun
Run.
Run.
You guys got
and-
a lot going on.
And we'll also have the Walk Waterloo event. We're trying to win that thing. If we get the most registered walkers, we will win that and have some funding for some of our programming.
So October 4th is the Mayor's
He's got
Fun
it.
Run, and it's an opportunity to run against every fourth grader in the
Ooh.
Waterloo schools as well. And then October 5th is the Walk Waterloo,
Waterloo.
event. So you can sign up as a business to walk in your business area, or you can join me at Lincoln Park at 5 o'clock to Walk Waterloo. So if you go to the website, the city website, you will see registration and sign up for Walk Waterloo, and Agnes is going through those now. So we're trying to win. We're competing
We are.
against the state
We're trying to
for
win.
the most people walking. So please sign up for
People
that.
can come into the Sportsplex too and register. We're maintaining a list there, so.
Yep.
Oh,
We're-
that's awesome.
So we have a lot of fall programs, sports programs that are coming on. The registrations are just about in now for the Mayor's More Than Basketball program.
Right, we were going to ask about that.
And we've got swim lessons at the Sportsplex coming up this fall, and we have
Pickleball.
pickleball goes on all the time, but
Yeah.
Now this
We
is
have-
kind of new. You play that?
I
It's,
don't, but I'll be good at it.
Oh yeah, I think you
You
would
just
be. You
know
look
for a
quick and
fact.
fast.
so we have adult volleyball, which we could all take
Oh,
part
yeah.
in if we like.
Yeah, form a team.
Some of the team names are a little unusual, but that's part of the fun too. But just a whole lot of sports programs coming up. And then at some point, and you're probably going to tell me when I can, I'm going to talk about plans for Gates Park. But that's
Oh
whenever.
no, this is now. We want to
This
know
is
about.
now, okay.
First, I really kind of wanted to ask you've been doing this for 40 years.
42.
42 years. First of all, congratulations on that, because that's quite a bit. That's quite a run. And tell us what your job title is, because I think we forgot to mention that you are.
Well, I'm the Leisure Services Director.
Director,
But I've been a
okay.
whole lot of different things.
Okay.
I started with the Park Commission
Oh.
as a gardener, basically, landscape crew, and helped build South Hills Golf Course when I was a college employee of the Park Commission. And, so I've done a lot of different things over the years, and was assistant superintendent and superintendent, and just kind of worked my way through the ranks. But I'm a lifetime Waterloo person. My
Yes.
wife is a East High graduate.
Awesome.
I graduated from West High.
Boo, no.
Way
that's
back,
good. You're
way
good.
back.
You're good. Wes,
My dad
we love-
graduated from East High in 1941, right before he went into the Navy.
Classmate of my dad.
There you go.
42.
So everything comes together.
Yes.
But we do want to talk about Gates Park.
Yes.
So we have in Waterloo 2 swimming pools that are about as old as I've been here. So they're also 42 years old. Those 2 swimming pools are failing. They're leaking. They do need to be replaced. So we've been working for, Mayor, how many years now? Several. Trying to come up with the best solution for replacing those pools and improving the park. So we have a large project. It's 17 million, give or take,
Ooh-wee.
to improve Gates and Burns Parks. At Gates, we initially thought we were going to take the pool out, put a pool back. After getting input from a Gates Park focus group and a lot of other people, we found that Gates Park was considered to be kind of forgotten, kind of a little tired. There was a flood wall that had just gone into Gates Park over the last year or so that really kind of separated the Leicester Street end of the park from the park. So we came up with a whole kind of dream list of things that we might do.
But the thing is to remember that the Gates Park transformation is not just about a swimming pool. Gates Park transformation is taking a look at that entire 80 acres and seeing how we can transform it and make that all usable. As Paul mentioned, you had a separated lower gates, you had a separated upper gates, you had a Chamberlain's that we know that needed some help and support. So the idea was to say, if we have $8 million or $9 million, what's the best use for transforming that area? And so that includes lowering of that hill where the pool was at. That means putting in a splash pad, not a pool, that is operational at a longer length of time of the year. There's absolutely no cost for it.
Wow.
And we're talking about a large splash pad area, not a slip and slide like some people have said. We're talking about 3 basketball courts, and we've been working on a proper naming of that basketball court by someone in our community that is legendary for this area. Also around the 3 basketball courts, there'll be an entire skating rink that goes around it because people do like to skate. It'll be outside skate, it'll be outside public skate, but it will include that. You also will have trails that go all the way through the park. You will have the first inclusive park that will be in there for children of any ability to be able to go and to be able to play at this park. Then as you move towards the middle, we're working with Chamberlain's, and that land is almost prepared for us to be able to put a walking trail through there, put a pollinator, benches to beautify that area. Then next, you move to the lower gates. You take a look at the concrete area that we know needs to be changed. We take a look at the wall, the retaining wall that we had to do as part of federal regulations. We're going to beautify that wall. We're going to work with existing and local artists to put in a public art area at that area. So we're talking about redeveloping 80 acres versus just putting back a pool and not being able to do anything else. This is compatible with the houses that have been built by Hawkeye on Newell Street, the work that's being done on Ricker Street, the work that's being done at Logan Plaza, which is now North Crossing, which is going to see a child care facility, which is also going to see an affordable housing project. It's also compatible with the overpass we've seen and the work that's being done within Walnut. So we can't be short-sighted in the vision of what's actually taking place. Over the last 6 years, 6.5 years, since I've been blessed to be in office, and through the work of Paul and many other players, we're starting to see things starting to happen and percolate in that area. So it's a redevelopment versus just putting a pool back. And that's the concept.
Can you tell our mayor's passionate about this project?
Oh my goodness.
Because I was born and raised, right around the corner. I've seen the devastation of what Chamberlain has done, and the fact that, how we weren't able to really cash in with the company that had done this to the land. And so this is about reinvestment of 80 acres and how we can tie one end of the park all the way to the other end of the park so that our children can have something that they can be proud of.
Oh my
right.
goodness. Wow. What a great collaboration having you both here today to tell us all this.
It's exciting.
It
And
is.
when Councilman Hart was first elected, one of the first things we did to get to know each other was to meet at Gates Park and to talk about the needs and the dreams and the ideas for Gates Park. So the mayor and I have been talking about this for many, many years. I want to give a little plug, if I can, to some of our
course.
funders, because
Yes.
Blackhawk County Gaming Association has designated $6.5 million for this, and that's their largest grant for any project ever.
Yes.
So that's really what got us started. And then we have the Otto Schoitz Foundation has granted us $1 million, and the McElroy Trust has also granted us $1 million. And we have 4 or 5 other large
Yeah.
potential donors that the mayor and I are working with. We can't really name them now,
Sure.
but they're very active. And then we've got a grassroots fundraising effort that's going on now. So if any of our, and there it is, if any of our viewers are inclined to make a donation toward this project, you can go to the city's website or to the Waterloo Community Foundation website. And we need gifts from any range, from
Sure.
$5 to $5 million.
What are we about? We need about another $3+ million.
We're between $3 and $4 million that we still need to raise.
So
Yes.
And
these things cost money.
we do
to
have
actually do.
a $1 million state CAT grant
Yes.
that is hanging in the balance. I'll say the mayor and I presented a few weeks ago
Yes.
to them. They're considering the full $1 million, but one of the things they're looking at is how invested is your community in this? So
Yes.
that goes back to what we showed on the screen. The more numbers of people that show they care with any size donation, the better our chances of getting that $1 million from the state are.
Wonderful. Well, our viewers are big givers, and I'm sure that we'll be flooded with millions here after this show.
You
But-
all heard it.
Yeah.
I heard Agnes laughing through the.
Okay, we have a couple comments, and we're running kind of late. And I know, Mayor, you've got somewhere to
Ooh, it's
go. I've got
4:35.
somewhere to go. Well, you can sing "Happy Birthday" while you're driving. I know you're busy, but we know you're thinking about us.
Okay.
Put us.
I was counting on him to carry the tune for me.
Well, no, you're in bad shape because I think he's in a hurry. You have comments?
Yes, Pat Kinney says he'd like to take note of the passing of a mentor to Minnie and Waterloo treasure, Father Walter Brunken,
Oh yes,
longtime
yes,
principal of Columbus High School.
yes, yes. Thank you so
Thank you,
much,
Thank you, Pat.
Yes, definitely a very important figure in the community.
I'm gonna disappear.
Goodbye.
Is that? Can I disappear?
Agnes can make you gone right
She
now.
can
She
just
could,
like
or Ed
fade
can
me
cut you
out.
right out, right?
Yep, the magic of television.
Thank you so much, Mayor, for joining
later.
us
Thank you.
today.
Yes.
And we're going to
Safe
miss your
travels,
Yes,
yes.
safe travels. We're going to miss your voice, but we can sing without you. Don't start crying because you're on your own now.
Okay.
You're going to say we got Caleb to help you.
All
Thank
right.
you, Mayor.
I'm counting on it.
All right. Well, we're going to, I think, move right on because we're running late. But
Yes.
what a great segment.
Absolutely, yes. So many things are brewing. So, stay tuned. Look at the website. Find out what you can. It sounds
Yeah.
like a fantastic project for the city. And I'm looking forward
I'm
to it.
excited. But what
Yes.
about, just real quick, Burns is still going to have a new pool.
It is.
Right.
It
So we
is.
didn't even get to the west side and
We
talk
didn't
about
get
that.
to the west side,
So
but
you got to come back.
basically, yeah, I can come back whenever you want me to come back. But
Okay.
basically, at Burns, we'll be removing a pool and replacing a pool.
Okay, there you go.
And we also have a transportation plan with Met Transit so that people that want to access all the wonderful things at Gates from Burns can do that and vice versa.
Oh my goodness, you guys have thought of everything.
We're
Agnes, our Agnes helped book you, and thank you so much to Agnes for
Yes.
pointing you out. You guys know a lot of the city people. So thank you.
Okay.
They always talk to each other. I don't know what they're
Absolutely,
saying.
absolutely.
What's Agnes talking about?
We always talk to Agnes.
I know, right?
Okay.
Okay.
yelled, laughing, I'm
Agnes
sure.
says stop talking about her. Agnes. Okay, go.
Okay,
Birthday
that's right.
people.
We got to greet our birthday people as we do every week. We've got the best birthday people.
The best.
Have the greatest time. Katie Turner.
Hey, Katie.
Kathy
Katie.
Bishop.
Hey, Kathy.
Willistine Parker.
Whoop, whoop.
Yolanda Tisdale Robinson.
Yes,
Oh, happy
yes.
birthday.
Bill Tate and our guy Kent Schenkel.
Kent Schenkel.
Yes. Happy
The
birthday.
best
Today
people.
is
We
Kent's
got.
birthday?
Yes.
His birthday's the 20th.
It's between Wednesday last week and Wednesday this week, since our
Okay.
show is on Friday.
And I know his birthday is the 20th because it's the same day as my son.
All right,
Okay.
let Paul read the last people.
Yes, please. That
Okay.
list right there.
Okay. The last list that I am to
Tom-
read, Tom Cooper the
The
third.
third, yes.
Zena
not-
Oliver Perkins.
Hey, cuz.
Gloria
Ewell.
Ewell Oliver, Mitchell Berry.
Hey, Mitchell.
Tulani Sarah Gillum.
Yes, hey,
Yes.
Talani.
Asha Henderson.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Yes,
That's
happy
right.
birthday to you all.
That's right. And aren't they the best birthday people
They
ever?
are the
I
best.
know. And I'm sure you would agree
It couldn't fit more perfectly
than to have a world party.
on the day you came to be.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Come on, Paul, I can't hear you.
Happy birthday to ya.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Yay, birthday
We
people.
made
We needed the mayor.
Yeah, we needed the mayor. We ran out on us. But we want you to get ready for our upcoming shows. We got some great guests coming up. We have David Rainey's daughter or goddaughter, somebody that
that's
wrote a book.
right,
I'm
yes.
sorry, I can't think of her name. Abena.
Yes.
Yes, she's coming on. We got some other great guests. We want to tell you, as seasoned women, we've learned a few things and we've seen a few things in our lives, Chaveevah.
Absolutely.
And sometimes from other seasoned folks.
That's right.
So one thing I've learned, that letting go doesn't mean that you're giving up. Some things just weren't meant to be.
Yep, and what I've learned is that even when you have pains, you don't have to be one.
Yeah, right.
How about that?
Paul, don't be a pain.
I'll learn from that.
Okay.
I'm going to work on it.
Thanks to all the people that were concerned about me being in my forehead the other day. It was nothing, but you all acted like, thank you, showed me a little love. I appreciate it.
All right. As they do a close-up of your forehead.
I know. See my shiner.
Thank you. All right. Thank
Yep.
you so much for watching. Thank you, Caleb. And thank you for watching. Keep doing more of what makes you awesome. Like
indeed.
Paul Hutting.
Yes.
Thank you for
because-
having me.
You're so
Yes.
welcome.
It
You
makes
guys are
us
fun here.
Oh, you
Yeah,
like
it's
it?
a ball.
Come
We
back.
I'm nervous.
Oh, you feel better?
So now
I
you'll
feel
know.
good.
Now you know what to do the next time you come back.
Right. Learn the
Yeah,
song.
I'm going to work on my song.
Okay, work on that. And we'll see you next time.
Yep.
Keep doing what makes you awesome because it makes
Makes
us
us
all
all
look
look
good.